7th running of Targa High Country kicked off today with a field of 200 cars taking the official start on top of Mount Buller. Starting with Marimba, a run down Mount Buller, the crews headed west towards Euroa to tackle a total of 6 competitive stages. In the GT2 class, it was Matt Close and Cameron Reeves who led the 20-strong field. The Porsche duo traded times throughout the day with the Viper of Mike Pritchard and Nathan Walker, the Cayman GT4 of Tim Hendy and Julie Winton-Monet, the Mustang of Craig Dean and Kate Catford, and the Corvette of Steve Johnson and Natalie Ford. After a trouble-filled day, it took until the final stage up Mount Buller for the Porsche pair to stretch their lead out to 12 seconds.
A couple of scares, had a slow leak, and I think the valve stalk is, we've hit a rock or something, and it's the valve stalk's decided to part company. So lucky we're about to go into the stage, and we had about 15 psi in there, so it wasn't much fun. Yeah, come out Buller's a bit of a different story. We just put 45 psi in the left rear and hope it'll last all the way, and then just forgot about it, just got into it. So I think it's fairly tight at the top, which is good. So we'll see how it all pans out tomorrow.
In the strong classic GT class, it was the Porsche of Pete Nunn and Keith Johnston who led the way from Mick Downey and Jared van den Acker's Tirana.
It's been a good day. It took a while to get in a groove because of our off in Targa, so I was waiting for everything to feel right before we pushed, but our times have been good. But fun roads, like up this mountain tonight, you just have a grin on your face at the end, yeah, so it doesn't matter what your time is, you had a ball.
In the ultra-competitive early modern class, it was the Mitsubishi Evo of Alan Rowe and Mike Lloyd who led from Adam Kaplan and Alicia Penny in their BMW M3 CSL.
The event's going really well for first day. Always pretty happy to get that day over with. Fairly nervous about could all go wrong in the first stage sort of thing. So terrific roads today. It's rough, a lot of direction change, high speed. Roads that are amazing to drive, that's for sure.
Stone and Martin lead Classic in their Mazda RX-7. The Rizzo's Subaru WRX leads GT Sports Trophy. Darryl and Peter Marshall lead TSD Trophy in their Falcon Ute. And Trevor McLeod and Steve Glennie hold a slender lead over a duo of Audis in GT4.
Really enjoyable day actually. I had a few issues this morning with temperature, a vehicle losing power, so it's good to see that we've been able to fix that. Really happy that the little Subi's front of the TTs.
With the crews finishing up the top of Mount Buller, one smile that shone brightly was that of Lotus driver Grant Denyer, enjoying tackling the stages in the new Lotus Exige Sport 350.
In terms of motorsport, this is about as good as it gets. You get some of the greatest roads in the country, the safety of no oncoming vehicles, no police, and the chance to enjoy one of the greatest, cars ever made. So it's kind of pretty ideal. For a brand new car that's never done any of these events before, the Lotus is doing really, really well. We're in top gear a lot, going over crests and crowns and inside the top 10 now, but we're doing it tough. Car doesn't handle any bumps whatsoever. It kind of chips my teeth every time we approach one and then spends the next 200 metres dancing across the road until I can catch it. But we'll tune that out of it, and I think, we'll be pushing into the top 5. I think the Porsche of Close is going to do it though.